It would be an awesome battle between the two.
It would.
I don't know if there's any more comics of Xena, Warrior Princess.
So. Not that I've seen.
I've stopped reading her comics, I guess, at this point, 2-3 years now. So, but it was out there.
Okay, so T2 versus Predator.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
T2.
What are you doing?
The liquid one.
What did he say? That.
Because the Predator wouldn't know to use fire. Yeah, go ahead.
Now we're talking about T2.
You know how to open them, right?
Yeah, but
Don't load them, just eat them. Go ahead.
Are we talking about on a Schwarzenegger's version or the liquid one? The liquid one.
T2 is the liquid one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Versus the Predator. Which Predator are we talking about?
That is a good question because there's many good ones out there.
Okay.
I think Wolf is probably my favorite.
Hold on. Okay. So, which Predator? Okay. Let's pick on this one because there's really no answer to this one.
You can't say the
the
ones
first
from.
one. We're going to say the first one, or we're going to say if he was younger, Runt's father.
I would say let's go with first appearances.
Yeah, so would I.
First appearances is probably.
I can't really say the ones from Alien versus Predator because remember they were still unblooded. They hadn't gone through the rite yet.
Yeah.
So they were still kind of inexperienced and everything.
But the first one, he was experienced.
The Predator,
he knew what he was doing.
he was, but I was going to say the Predator from not the first or the second one, but the third one when the xenomorph infestation happens on Earth in that small town.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That Predator.
Wait, that's the AVP. That Predator?
That was Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Oh,
I
so you're
think.
talking about Requiem.
That Predator.
Are we going with that Predator?
Dude, he had the whip.
I'd rather go with either the second one, Danny Glover's, or
Prey.
Prey was good, but he wasn't.
He wasn't that good.
But when
he
they
was good, but he wasn't that
put
good.
him in the killer
Now, if we're talking about Killer's Prey, which one? Okay, which one? What have you seen it? Kill of Killers?
Because
the
of the
animated joint?
the vibrating
Oh, that was the first one. Oh, okay. Well, they haven't seen it, so they wouldn't know.
I haven't seen it.
God. Dang it. Okay, so we got to stick to the
can't do that
movies.
one. We
We got
can't
to
do
stick to the
that one.
movies.
That would have been it. That would have been it.
Matter of fact, I want the samurai one. The samurai one was a little bit
yeah.
more.
But they didn't watch it.
But he
Okay,
said
y'all watched it. So y'all watched it.
That
Y'all
was
give y'all
Predators,
input.
right? The samurai one, that was Predators.
No, that one. The one we're talking about, Kill of Killers, was the 3 animated.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch the
joint.
Okay, I
They
gotta
made a
watch it.
movie. I think it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's Hulu.
It's on Hulu. It's called Kill of Killers. What they did
Hulu.
was they took predators, went to each different time frame of the world. So like when samurais were a thing, when Vikings were a thing, and they said, "Oh, we're just gonna find the best of the best, and we're just gonna kill the whole
Dude.
family and then fight them."
Dude.
And
You
they
would've
did
loved
it, and then
Viking
so
one.
you're the worthy one.
Dude.
They kidnap you and
bring you
take
back.
And you see on the ship, it's just 4 of them, 4 of the best warriors. Hey, we're gonna fight y'all to the death.
And at
And
the end,
this is a full thing.
at the end
Bro.
of it, you see Arnold Schwarzenegger, you see Danny Glover, you see the girl from Prey, you see all the
Yeah.
warriors that beat their
Stop
predators.
giving shit away. I need to
Oh
find
no,
this.
no,
now.
but that part was spoiled like in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like that was spoiled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the show is insane.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. Well, let's just keep it movie for.
Okay.
So
all right.
T2.
So T2 versus either Predator from the very first movie or the one from AVP.
That's
I'll
gonna
go
be,
with-
dude. That's gonna be a slobber knocker of a fight, though. Like,
I'll go with
shit.
T2.
I
T2.
might have to.
Because you gotta
I
remember,
don't
Predator's
know.
not going to know to use like
Liquid.
Well,
liquid.
but you don't know that though, because remember they're constantly adapting, and they have the
That's true.
biomask. So he's gonna figure out eventually that it's not a biological life form,
But it's also a computer.
right?
It's still a computer, so it will also learn him at the same time.
Yeah.
And then,
But the thing is, though, even if the Predator isn't able to seal the deal himself, he still has that wrist bomb.
That is also true.
And so
I
if
guess
the
we gotta
T2
know to
gets
learn from
caught
that.
We
up,
do gotta include that in there.
if the T2 does get caught up in,
But T2 can mimic the sounds, and it can't read body heat. It won't be able to read his body heat.
That's true. So he's essentially, we gotta
So
give it to the
it
T2.
can copy a struggle sound and make it come over there and trick
Well,
it.
think about it this way too. If the T2 ends up landing a hit on the Predator, he can now mimic the Predator.
Yep, the
'Cause he's
sound and
touched
everything,
it.
and then the green blood's going to show.
You can't hide that.
Damn,
from him.
that's rough.
And you
Now,
can
I
take
think
away
if
his
it was the
mask.
T1, the Arnold Terminator, I think the Predator would win.
Well, yeah, hands
Oh,
down.
Predator.
I think the
Possess.
Predator would
I
win.
was going to possess all day.
I like how he's still over here
Well,
thinking.
Will's thinking.
Will's really thinking about it.
But then we do got the second liquid one, the female.
She was weak compared to the.
She was.
To the-
She
But
was.
she didn't get enough time in.
She didn't get enough time.
If she would have got time in,
I think she was a little bit more better. But
was a
like,
very- she was-
comparing the two. She was a little bit more weaker in the sense that
with the little girl,
Little girl.
Sarah, when she was a girl, remember she kept calling her Terminator granddad.
yes,
Remember what he turned into at the end of the movie?
turned into a
A
liquid.
T2 mixture.
Right.
Who was you for that one? If it was Arnold Schwarzenegger mixed with a T2 versus Predator, who would win?
We don't know because we don't have any feeds to go off of.
There was a
Yeah,
movie.
that's true.
Yeah, but that happens at the very
Hey,
end of
oh,
the
so you see
film.
that one?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
it. So my thing is, now the predators are known for falling for primitive traps.
Right.
So they can be beaten by those who are more intelligent that can catch them off guard. They can't read body heat. T2s don't have any heat signatures of any kind because they're made purely of metal, liquid metal. The liquid metal is also capable of mimicking and transforming. However, it has a strong weakness to both high temperatures or extreme low
Right, so think
temperatures.
about it. The Predator, if
The
he hits it with the
I
plasma
was gonna
gun,
say, the predators, they have weapons that can deal out high amounts of heat damage, and if they're smart enough, they could capitalize on it. The only question is, would they figure that out before being pierced by a T2? And really, it
well,
comes-
that's the other. Yeah,
I
that's.
would say in a battle between the two where they have no prior knowledge with one another, coming out, the T2 would probably win 7 out of 10 times.
You got a point.
Damn, that was a thorough review.
You got a
Only
point.
because when they're catching each other both off guard, the T2 will always have the advantage, especially when it comes to mimicry and disguise. The
Okay, but
Predator
think
can-
about this though. The Predator does have his cloak camouflage,
Yeah, I
adaptive
was gonna say,
camouflage.
like, it depends upon
So-
who comes into contact or who finds the other first. And that's the thing. While the Predator has its camouflage, it doesn't use it 24/7. The thing about it is the T2 because
Kind
it
of
has
does. Kind
Nah,
of does.
well, once it reveals itself, especially after the first hit, because it's still
usually
fighting
just
a
stays that
computer.
way. Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's,
But here's
it's still
the thing, though.
fighting a computer.
Now that I've thought about it more, the Predator does have a wider range of weapons than the T2, or the
does.
T2, yes, he can, adapt to his environment and all that stuff and
That's what I'm
everything.
saying.
But it only has those close range capabilities. So he's going to have to be like right up on top of it the entire time. And if it can't pinpoint it down to a specific area and get those initial hits in, then honestly, I got to give it to the Predator.
Well, what would stop a T2
But think about this,
from
too.
getting its mask off? So
Hold
that way
up,
it
hold
can't
up.
read
Think
the
about
heat,
this, though.
And then it just turns into it.
There's scenarios where the Predator, they hunt in groups of 3.
But we're only talking one Predator, not 3. Now, if it was 3, it'd be a different
That's
story.
a different story.
Yeah, the Predators would win for sure. Outnumbering a T2 is always going to yield out a victory, especially since they'll all be able to capitalize on any weaknesses that they discover over the course of the fights. Once the heat becomes obvious, that is a primary weakness, they will begin to exploit that.
But remember, he has other methods with the biomask of seeing stuff other than just heat.
Right.
So you never know. He could have a vision mode that...
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm taking that into account, but normally their primary method is going by heat signatures.
No, I'm not disputing that either.
So
But
that's what I'm saying. It depends upon who gets to drop on whom first. And because the predators don't always maintain their cloak, it would be difficult to determine who would come out.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb saying it's gonna be a very close battle.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be a close fight. It's not gonna be one is definitely decisive over the other. Mm-hmm. Chris is looking it up right now.
Are you looking it up?
No, I was. I text my mom.
I think.
But go ahead.
I'm going with T2. I'm going with the T2, and my reason for that is because even if it does depend who gets the drop on who first. But let's say that the predator, the let's say the predator does get the drop on T2 first. It's not going to be a significant hit because let's say he just misses it because it's movies and that's how you do it. He recognized that, okay, I didn't see anything there when I first walked in here. My detectors didn't pick it up. But now that I know it's doing that, I know how to adjust to find out. I say T2 will eventually get it just by recognizing it needs its mask to even find me with the heat signature. I eliminate that, and then boom.
And the other thing I was thinking about is, remember, it doesn't take much for a T2 to copy, right? Mm-hmm. They can just look at the image, they can automatically copy it immediately. So what would stop a predator, right? What would stop a T2? If it did see a predator, like a picture
of it. Remember, it has to be able to touch it first.
No, it doesn't.
I remember from the movie, they said it had to be able to touch something.
No, he copied the cop. He didn't touch the cop at first.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I gotta
he copied into him. He's like, what the hell? And then he killed him. And then keep in mind, if they see something, they can turn into it. It doesn't take much, or they can mimic the voice. If he can get the predator to take his mask off, right, and he can copy into one and copy the voice, copy everything, trick it completely. That's an easy kill. Mm-hmm. That's an easy kill right out the back.
Do you think it would actually fall for something like that, though? I mean, like, honestly,
I wouldn't think it would, but at the same exact time, if it's looking for a certain thing, it doesn't have its mask on, and it can't really get any sensory reading and anything like that, it's running a gamble chance. Okay, am I going to kill my own foe, or am I just going to take a chance that it's this thing that I'm after? Mm-hmm. So you got to keep that in mind. So, but that would be like the most sneaky bitch way to kill a predator. But if it was like an all-out war, I can't sit here and say it would be a T2.
The only thing I can really
see all out, no, it wouldn't be a T2.
Yeah.
But if we're talking just one-on-one,
I think Predator will whoop his ass. I'm gonna be honest, because it's going to realize the
only thing I
can't
think would hold the Predator back is its honor code.
Okay, yeah.
Don't forget, because if the T2 is able to capitalize on something like that, because remember, the Predator won't, if it's hunting, it won't attack something if it's not, presenting a threat to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you remember how in all the movies, the person that the Predator was attacking was, actively attacking it first. Or it had a weapon or, whatever.
True.
So, I could see its honor code definitely getting in the way of something like that. Maybe. Yeah. At least in the beginning. After that, I think it would be gloves off. It's going to be gloves off and,
Now, all right. Okay.
Man, that was a good one.
That was a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I had
Chris Wilson, you go.
Yeah.
Will look like he's still thinking.
Now, I'm going to ask y'all this question. Now, this is kind of going off of the verses.
All right, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Kev. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you come back. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay in tune.